Hello everyone, welcome to Passport Man. Today we're talking about the New York Knicks in the second round versus the Pacers and predictions for the best of 7 series. Game 1 starts of course Monday at 7:30 and it's going to be a tough series for both teams. I predicted the Knicks in 6 in their first round series against the 76ers and I was right. Knicks in 6? Where? I'll leave that link in the description down below. But the Pacers present some interesting matchups against the Knicks, which could cause problems that kind of have unpredictabilities, but I'll still share my predictions by the end of this video. Now, full disclosure, I am a New York Knicks fan. I am from Brooklyn, New York, die-hard Knicks fan, but I'm going to keep this objective. At least I'll try my best to. First off, we got the Indiana Pacers starting lineup. It features a big three of Haliburton at point guard, Turner at center, and Siakam at power forward. Haliburton's a great point guard, which also helps that he's tall. He helps run the high-octane offense. He can shoot the threes, and he's difficult to guard. Now, the Knicks are going to counteract him by putting DiVincenzo on Haliburton. And then as far as Siakam goes, he'll probably see his former teammate with the Raptors, OG Anunoby, guarding him. And then as far as Myles Turner goes, he's going to have the same problem that Nembhard had in the 76ers series. He's going to have to deal with two centers. So even if Myles Turner gets 6 personal fouls and finds himself in foul trouble, the Knicks are going to still have 12 personal fouls to go against him. The Knicks are not going to run out of bodies unless, of course, one of the centers get injured. Rounding out the starting lineup for the Pacers is Nesmith and Nembhard. Expect them to play well with Haliburton as he does bring out their offensive capabilities and they do like to shoot the threes. From the Knicks standpoint, they're giving up a little bit of length, at least 2 inches at both the point guard positions and the small forward position. However, they are making up for that in strength and they will be able to out-rebound the Pacers easily as the Pacers don't even compete with 76ers in the rebounding department. The Knicks starting lineup also features the Villanova trio of DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson, and they have a lot of chemistry, of course, from playing together at Villanova in college. That's going to help tremendously. So head-to-head, when it comes to starting lineups, the Knicks have the advantage. Now, when it comes to the bench, Obi Toppin coming off the bench for the Pacers, he is going to have an effect, especially on some games in the series. So expect Precious Achiuwa on the Knicks bench to get a lot more playing time than he did in the 76ers series. Against the 76ers, the Knicks solely used Mitch Robinson and McBride off the bench. However, Precious Achiuwa at 6'8", 240 is definitely going to be able to neutralize Obi Toppin at 6'9", 220. That's also going to help out Mitch Robinson with helping Isaiah Hartenstein to help neutralize the center position dealing with Turner all series long. TJ McConnell and Ben Sheppard are the other players off the bench for the Indiana Pacers that played in Game 5 in their loss to the Bucks, and they're simply not going to be able to compete with the Knicks bench, especially consider the effect of McBride. Overall, I expect this to be a competitive series and to have even more drama than the 76ers series. The main factors in the series is going to be the 2 7-footers Isaiah Hartenstein and Mitch Robinson versus Myles Turner, the lone 7-footer on the Pacers, and also the axe to grind that Jalen Brunson has against his old coach. So Pacers coach Rick Carlisle was the head coach of the Mavericks in 2021 when he benched Jalen Brunson, playing only 10 minutes off the bench in their Game 7 loss to the Clippers in the first round of the playoffs. In the second round, expect both teams to benefit from their pickups from the Raptors sell-off, or should I say rebuild, during the trade deadline of the Pacers getting Siakam and the Knicks getting OG Anunoby. But as I mentioned before, the Knicks also picked up Precious Achiuwa, and that's going to end up being a big factor along with their last season trade deadline pickup Josh Hart. It's simply going to be too much for the Pacers. All in all, the Knicks are going to win this series in 5 or 6 games. And as a New York fan, I'm going to be eating my popcorn Tuesday morning as there is a time zone difference here in Japan. Let me know in the comments, am I another delusional Knicks fan or will I be right again? Please like the video and subscribe. See you next time.